This is the video about footwork and pulling yourself under. Many of you guys have experienced Olympic weightlifting, and when you try it, first thing that happens is you guys will fire your hips really hard and your hips don't retract, so you get underneath the bar. Very common when you start learning weightlifting, and even for us that have been doing it for a while, we still have these minor issues. So one of the drills that I've been working on lately, and as well with Bob today. Bob's a badass lifter. We just adjusted a few things and it made some significant improvements. So what I'm talking about, a couple things today. One is getting your feet to move, because whenever you learn that hit and catch or uppercut and fast feet, stuff like that, just check out and have the focus right over here. So from this position, check his feet out right after the extension. Bob has a tendency sometimes to just move one foot. The other foot gets kind of sticky. Okay? So without moving your feet out, it doesn't allow you to drop faster, and that becomes an issue. The other one is from this position, Bob's, staying back. Everything is good. We're not talking about that issue. What we're doing is that's full hip extension right here. If he fires the hip all the way through, he should only be at this position for about half a second. The next movement should be a immediate retraction of the hips. That's what brings him down. Okay? So if you see right after he fires the hips, his hips actually stay opened, and the bar is now just continuing to travel up. Right? You'll see it right here. He fires the hips. Bar keeps traveling up. So what we want to see is right after, like that dirty dancing drill, right after you fire the hips up, the next thing that happens is the hips should drop straight down. So now he's pulling with all his upper body strength all the way up, and now his hips start to travel down. This causes him to catch it very high. Once again, I think it's 165 on the bar, so still really light for Bob, and he's able to kind of muscle it up. Look how high his hips are when he catches it. We'd probably want him to be a lot lower, maybe this level. Okay? So the drill I had him do, the one I was working on today, is called a clean pull under. The purpose of it is to work on footwork and to kind of fix the timing of the hips. So focus on this screen over here. What you can do for this drill is the only thing you can do actually is that if you stay here, you're gonna fire your hips forward slightly, but it's more so just moving your feet out. So I'm gonna play this one real quick. You can't dip drive all that stuff. I know there's a little pop just to give some momentum, and then the next thing Bob has to do right here is move his feet. So right when he pops his hips, gotta move the feet out. See how both of his feet moved out? Well, this little position right here, you'll see the same posture where it seems like they're floating. It's because they're literally falling underneath the bar. The only way to do that faster is if you pull yourself underneath. So he pulls his feet out to the side, he falls under, and he catches it much lower right here, right? Right around that parallel is kind of right where we want, so he's still engaged. So here we go, drill again. The difference is, we'll show you this one real quick. He pulls himself under. Alright. And if you go back over here, after he fires, the bar keeps going up, 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 and his body's not going down. And then his feet get sticky. Right? So we did this drill a couple times. All it was he was cleaning, so he stripped the weight down. He did this drill twice. And right afterwards, we added the weight back on, the same exact weight he did on the left side. Now he's going to go for the same lift. He gets to this extension again now. Alright? And you'll see that he moves his feet out. Right? Right when he fires, moves the feet out so he can drop. Alright? So he fixed that already just with doing this drill twice. Fires the hips through. And then the next movement, he's getting under quicker. Still catches a little high. We just think it's because it's really light. But what it did was it fixed his footwork. Now he's here, fires his hip through, feet move out. And now he's still pulling himself under. So you see here, from this position, the next, he's coming straight down. As opposed to this one, where he fires his hip through, he's still staying up, 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 and now down. Alright? So this is called a pull under. We'll show you on the right in the real-time speed real quick. Start with really, really lightweight, guys, alright? Try to have some bumpers on it, even if you need to use a 15 with some 10s, just because in case you need to drop it. I did it with a couple other members. Just give it a shot. You have to commit to it. So from this position right here, try not to move anything. Here, you just move your feet out and drop underneath. You can give it a little hip pop forward like Bob does. But all you do is hips through, move your feet. And you have to rip yourself down and underneath. Alright? That's pretty much it. Try that drill. Let us know how it goes.